Big Brother's watching. Big Brother in this case is your frontline supervisor, postmaster, district manager, area manager. Frankly, any manager that wants to log into the computer. Hi, I'm Barbara Stickler, the president of Branch 1100. Technology has been around for a while that tracked where we were on the street. From the GPS to the scanners to the cell phones. Management's had the ability to figure out how you spent your day. But they have a couple of new programs that make it easy for them. And these programs work with the old and the new scanners, although everyone should have a new scanner by the end of September. The first program uses the information from the GPS in the scanner. It's putting a dot on a map every minute. And management can click on one of those dots and get the latitude and longitude, convert it to a street address, plug it into Google Earth, and get a picture of what's actually at that address. And to make it easier, management can ask the computer to put numbers on those push pins so they can connect the dots and get your line of travel. Did you go in circles? Did you backtrack? Everything to plot your day. And then they start to have questions. The second program lines up your MSP scans with your packages that you're delivering that day, in delivery order. When you hit an MSP scan point, they get an icon that says it's been done. When you deliver a package, they get a different icon that says the package has been delivered. So if you happen to miss a package, they can look and go, wait a minute, this one's not cleared yet. They can click on your scan and see where you were when you scanned the package, and then click on the tracking number and find out where that package belonged. And the questions begin. Did you scan early? Did you misdeliver? And the scanners now have text capability. So management can text you and ask you these questions swirling around in their heads. I know a lot of our carriers have text back and forth with management over their personal cell phones. Yes, we are required to give management an emergency contact number. And since a lot of us don't have landlines anymore, that leaves our cell number. No, needing to go help Route 3 for an hour is not an emergency, and you do have the right to limit how management uses your cell phone. If you do not want them to contact you for anything but an emergency, please put that in writing, sign and date it, keep a copy, and give it to management. And if they violate that request, let your steward or your officers know so we can address it. Now the text feature. Safety first. If you receive a text, pull over, legally park, put the vehicle in park, turn the truck off, set the handbrake, and then read management's message. And if you need to read it more than once to make sure you understand, please do. And be very careful when you formulate your response. Management has recently started printing out the text messages from their phone and the scanner to use in discipline. When you have a conversation, there could be a miscommunication. Someone heard something that you didn't say. It's really hard to dispute the written word. So when you do your reply, I suggest whole sentences, none of that text lingo. No, punctuation and grammar doesn't really matter. But we need to make sure that there is no chance for management to miscommunicate or misunderstand what you were trying to tell them. Read your reply a couple of times before you hit send. In the office, we need to get back to basics. Form 3996 and Form 1571. The 3996 is used to let management know you're going to need auxiliary assistance or overtime. In the old days, we only used that to let management know our route was too long. But now that every manager thinks your route is less than 8 hours and you have undertime every day, you may need to use 3996 to let management know that their plan for the day isn't going to be done on undertime. For example, if management came up to me and said I had a half hour of undertime and they had a half hour swing for me, if I had the undertime, great. But if I don't, I need to fill out the $39.96 and let management know that I don't have undertime and your 30-minute swing is going to cost you X amount of overtime. And get a copy of the form. If management tells you to curtail or delay mail or bring mail back off the street, you need to complete Form 1571, the little skinny form that tells how much mail you left behind and what class of mail, and get management's signature on that because that is their authorization for you to delay the mail. And yes, get a copy of the form. I know in some offices it's hard enough to get the blank form, yet alone your completed copy. Work with your stewards and officers. We need to get this fixed because data matters. We're doing route reviews and adjustments, and we're starting with management's data of your hours and your volumes. Look around your office. Management is supposed to be posting yesterday's work hours and volumes for your route. If not, let your steward and your officers know. It seems to be something management forgets on a regular basis. But this is your opportunity to go and look at yesterday's figures and make sure they're accurate. Which brings us to parcels. The parcel volume continues to grow, and you guys are doing an excellent job of scanning and taking care of the customer. But the parcels aren't always ready when we're ready to go to the street. In some offices, management sends the carriers out, and when they get back off the street, they go back out to deliver packages. If you are sent back out to deliver packages on your own route and you are on street time, great. If not, we need to know. If management has you punch over to a parcel post or collection code, we need to know. If you're delivering packages from more than one route, we need to know. That is work that route is entitled to get credit for. Because had the packages been ready, the carrier would have delivered it themselves today. Or if management hadn't sent you out, the carrier would have delivered it tomorrow. And in both cases, the carrier would have gotten credit for the time it took to deliver the packages. We need to make sure all of this time is built into the routes. For years, we've told carriers, do your route as if management were following you. Well, Big Brother is watching, and they are following you every minute of every day. But I know that when management analyzes all of this lovely data, they're going to find professional carriers working safely, taking care of the customers. Thank you for your hard work.